Hi guys, Kara here. Today I'm going to be showing you in my very first makeup tutorial ever, how exciting, I'm going to show you how to do a everyday neutral smoky eye. This was requested by a very good friend of mine, Stephanie Henry, and hopefully everybody finds it helpful. Hopefully several of you guys can use it. So yeah, that'll be great. And this is going to be a little awkward for me because I've never done this before, so just, bear with me. But today we're going to be using our e.l.f. 144 palette. Love this eyeshadow palette because it has everything you need right here. It's got mattes, shimmers, neutrals, bright colors, anything you can imagine. Right at your need an eyeliner, a mascara, and an eye primer. Primers are very important to help make your makeup stay all day because you don't want to have to go in and touch up every 30 minutes, especially if you're doing this daytime for work. Your boss isn't going to let you go to the bathroom every 30 minutes to touch up your makeup, no matter how bad you want to. They're not going to care what your makeup looks like. So to make your makeup last longer, definitely say, use an eyeshadow primer. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, you can use concealer, because the point of a primer, well, yes, it's to help your makeup stay all day, also is to give you a nice, clean canvas to work on. So concealer does a great job of that. And you'll need your eyeshadow brushes. I'll tell you what brushes I'm using as we go along, but really to each his own. You find what brushes work for you, because certain brushes, yes, are made for certain things, but I find I don't usually use the brushes for makeup. It's supposed to be fun, it's art, it's to make you feel good about you. You don't have to follow any guidelines as long as you're happy with what you're doing and how you look at the end. That's all that matters. So, that being said, I guess we're going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to start off by grabbing our eye primer. This one is by Tarte. This is the Clean Slate 360 Creaseless Eye Primer. And you just want to take a very small amount and just apply that all over the eyelid. And then just sweep it up underneath your eye, because if we're doing a smoky eye, we're going to be putting shadow underneath the eye. So then what we're going to do is grab our e.l.f. palette, and the first color we're going to grab is this nice taupe color. And I'm using an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. These brushes are like $3 or so at Target. I like it, short bristles, very easy to control where you put your product. So we're just going to take that taupe and apply it all over the eyelid, and I like to kind of pat it in and push a little bit. That way it kind of presses it into my primer and builds it up so that it'll stay all day. Okay, so once you've got that, next thing you're going to do is you're going to go down to the bottom of your e.l.f. palette, and it is the fourth row over, third one up. It's kind of a medium brown, and using that same eyeshadow brush, we're going to pick some of that up. Okay, and with that brown eyeshadow, we're just going to go right above our crease and just kind of sweep it back and forth just in a nice little arch motion. So it looks about like that. Now don't worry about any harsh lines or anything like that, because we will go back in with the blending brush and fix that up. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is grab, I like to use this is a angled eye contouring brush, aka a crease brush. This one's by Borghese, And I seriously have had this eyeshadow brush probably since I was in high school. Borghese makes some good brushes apparently, because this one has not fallen apart on me yet, and I've got several from this set that I've still managed to keep. And as long as you clean your brushes regularly and take good care of them, you can make brushes last forever. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go back to our palette, and right next to that medium brown that we used, there is a darker brown, and we're going to use that as our crease color. So when you do your crease, what you want to do is you want to keep your eye open. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that brown, place your brush right into the crease, and work it back and forth. Okay, you want to grab a little more of that, and you're just gonna drag it down to your lash line and kind of fill in that outer V of your eye. A bit more of that brown, and this is what's going to create your smoke. Drag it right underneath and connect it up into your upper, but just right underneath that lower lash line. So now at this point what I like to do is I like to grab one of my just regular fluffy eyeshadow brushes. It's real soft. And just go in and kind of in an upward motion, just blend everything out. This gets rid of any harsh lines that you might have, because with a smoky eye you don't really want anything harsh, because that kind of takes away from the smoke effect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our e.l.f. palette, and we're going to grab this matte black. It's the third one up from the bottom. And with that same angled brush that we were using before for our crease, we're going to pick just a little bit of that up, and we're going to accent the outer V of our eyelid. Take this brush and just start from your lash line and kind of work up at an angle and just fill in that natural V. And again, this doesn't have to look perfect when you're first putting it on, because we are going to blend this out. Okay, now we're going to go right back to our palette and grab that same black with a different brush. This time we're going to use a flat eyeliner brush. You just want to kind of work that into your lash line, just to add a little accent to those lower lashes. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our e.l.f. palette again. And there's this wonderful beige color right up at the top that's got a very nice shimmer to it. And you can see I use it a lot because I've already hit pan on it. And we're going to use that as our highlight color. We're going to use that to highlight our brow bone and the center of our eyelid into the tear duct, and just a little bit right in this underneath. So you can just use either the flat brush that we just used to do the black, or you can use the angled contour brush again. Pick up a little bit of that color. And I like to just kind of sweep it on and then use my finger to blend it. Sweep a little bit right underneath that first third of the eye that you left untouched, and then take your regular shadow brush, pick some up on it, and just pat that in the center of your eyelid into your tear duct. See how now you have a nice little highlighted area? And just take your fluffy brush and with light strokes just blend it out. Okay, now this part's optional. At this point you could stop, put on your mascara, and walk out the door really if you wanted to. However, I personally like eyeliner with my smoky eye. So I'm using this e.l.f. cream eyeliner. You can get it at Target. It's like $5. It's great. Comes in a little pot like this and just a small eyeliner brush. I like to kind of start in the center. And just wing that eyeliner out. And just sweep a very little bit across right to where your lashes start to fill in. Okay. Now, if you're like me and you're a mother, especially to a 1-year-old, and you don't get a whole lot of sleep, little trick I've learned that kind of helps you look a little more alert than you actually are is instead of going across your bottom waterline with black eyeliner, use a white eyeliner. What this does is it kind of makes the eye look a little more open, makes you look a little more alert, and brightens them up a good bit. And pretty much almost every single makeup line makes one, but this one's just Wet n Wild white eyeliner. I think these are like $1.99 or $2.99, something like that. And you just want to go in and just go right along your waterline. Now we're reaching the end. All you have to do from this point is curl your lashes. Okay. And grab whatever your favorite mascara is. My favorite right now is the L'Oreal Telescopic in Carbon Black. Absolutely love this mascara. It is fantastic. It gives great definition to your lashes. It's a little bit thicker, so you get a little more of the clumpy but not junky eyelashes, which I'm a fan of. Perhaps it's the Italian in me. I don't know. I like big lashes. Daytime, I would just apply mascara. If I was going out at night, you definitely catch me with my fall season and a little bit of this mascara. Talk about some drama. Great way to turn the smoky eye into an evening look. You just want to go in. Feel that face helps us to put on our mascara. I have no idea, but I can't help it. I do it every single time. It's kind of like when I'm feeding my son and I can't help but to open my mouth every time I want him to open his. I don't know, maybe that's just a weird mommy thing. Maybe I'm just weird. And we'll just take a Q-tip, put a little bit of makeup remover on it, and clean up my little speckles from my spider lashes. And that's it. You're ready to go about your day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it works for you. Just a real easy way to get a smoky eye. So yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback. Love to hear if there's anything that you'd like to see from me. And you guys have a lovely day. Thanks for watching.